You don't want a piece of these streets. It'll make you go bye-bye. You think you're hot but you don't want this heat. It'll make the helicopters fly by.
Safari creative visionary, ikamalam, hutembalishe. Queen bringer of good hope, and I'm back. I'm back and I'm back and I'm back. Check this out. Don't you just love my earrings? 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 Yes! Yes! So today we have a bit of a cloudy day. Yeah. It's a bit of a cloudy day, but the sun is still out. I have to have this conversation. Let us have this conversation. Did you know that black people burn? I have been having this conversation and I'm just like, I have to start off with this conversation. Yeah, we burn. So oh yes, blessing the spirit of the waters. Thank you, spirit of the waters. So I was out in the sun last week before I filmed the other videos for literally 27 hours. I sat down and I calculated it was 27 hours out in the sun. 9 hours each day, and I didn't have an umbrella, and I don't really like to wear sunscreen very much. Sometimes I wear it, sometimes I forget. And I just shaved my hair. My scalp was flaking. My skin was my skin was so dry. My lips were so dry. My nose was so burned. I said, I am learning so much about myself that I didn't know. It's a thing. It is a thing. It is a thing. I don't think I'll stop my relationship with the sun. I don't think I can stop my relationship with the sun. It's just like, today I woke up this morning and there was sun. And now this sun is behind the clouds. But it's a little bit cooler when the sun is out. But my lighting is not so sexy, so I've got some lights. I've got some dim lights. I have to have some lights. Can you imagine having lights outside? Ring lights and lighting. But it's just part of the learning experience. And the purpose of sharing this is that we all have to grow. Growth is part of the human experience. You've got to allow yourself to grow, especially when you're starting something new. And there's going to be a lot of fear in that growth experience. And just looking at nature is always changing. Every 3 months, there is a new season. So, new cycle, new experience. Life is about this growth and this change and this evolutionary process. And when we don't want to grow, we then become the copy-paste people. This is so unhealthy on so many levels. I see it everywhere. I don't even go on Instagram because Instagram is not my thing. But I'm even seeing it on LinkedIn. It's just everybody's just copy-paste. It's like a carbon copy of everyone. Nobody has an original idea anymore. Everybody's spewing the same thing. They look at someone on YouTube and they copy them. But where is the originality in life? Why are people so copy-paste consciousness? Yes, copy-paste consciousness. Why are people this? I don't understand. What happened to us as a species? What happened? There are so many species of birds, so many species of butterflies, so many species of trees. So even the trees that are in the same kind of family tree, they are different. You'll never see a tree that is exactly the same as the other tree. They come from the same species, bloodline, but they are all different. They don't just look at the big sister tree and just copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. Like, where is the sense of self-respect? Where is the sense of self-value? Where is the sense of self-dignity in humanity when we are just these copy-paste, carbon copy, imitation, second-hand ignorance? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I see a lot of men, I was on in LinkedIn, and I saw men just copy paste each other. It's the same news. It's the same regurgitation of what's going on in the industry. And I'm like, but like, these are grown men, and they'll put I have master's degrees, I have master's PhD, but they just copy paste, they just regurgitate. I'm just like, what happened to humanity? What happened to our sense of creativity? I think it's just, it's a thing. Let me just beautify myself. Yo, look, today I put on lipstick. It's not lipstick, it's lip gloss. Not even lip gloss. It's moisturizer. Yeah. Because I can now. Why? Because my lips are not chapped from sunburn. Oh, sunburn. Yeah. Okay, so I just needed to have a pep talk. Let's stop with the copy paste. Let's just stop with the copy paste. Just be an original. What does that mean? Find your true self. How do I find my true self? Go and try out a lot of things. Just go and try out a whole bunch of things. You're going to fail at maybe 99% of them, but you're going to learn something from them. From that, you're not going to fail. You're going to learn something about yourself. People don't want to invest in their own education. Okay? Why do you not want to invest in your own education? Pay for a class. Stop going around asking people, so how did you get like this? No, go and pay for a class and pay for therapy. Please pay for therapy. Because as you release your traumas, your fears, your anxieties, your pains, your anxious attachment, avoidant attachment, disorganized attachment, and these earrings, I don't understand what's going on. They're just so pretty. They're so pretty, but I just keep falling. I don't know. As you release all of these things, you see, in Africa, we don't have these labels. We don't have anxious attachment, anxiety attachment, organized attachment, disorganized attachment, avoidant attachment, all sorts of these attachments. But maybe this is why Africa has got such a big mental health problem. Who knows? But America has got the same, so who knows? This is why I don't label myself. I just say visionary. Even this chosen one thing, I don't label myself. Oh, my earrings are so divine. They are just so sexy. Woo! God's beauty. Yo, God's radiance. Just look at that. Yo way. Just God's beauty. God's beauty. Anyway, the more you release all of these things, all of these labels that you place on yourself, and come to the original essence of your divinity, the original, listen to me, write this down, the original essence of your divinity, you realize that you have so many gifts. You came into this life experience with so many gifts, so many talents, such magic in you. Why would you want to copy somebody else? It doesn't make sense. That means you hate yourself. You hate the very essence of who you are. So then you have to look onto the outside and say, oh, I like that. I'm just going to copy that. I'm not going to explore who I am. But like, what happened to curiosity? It takes too long. I've already spent all this time in school. I've already spent all this time in university. So why should I be curious anymore? You're going to die a miserable death. Honestly, you're going to die a miserable death. Read different books. The variety of books that I read, the variety of genres of books that I read are out of this world. I learn from everyone. There is no such thing as you can only learn from the Bible. There is no such thing as you can only learn from the Bhagavad Gita. There is no such thing that you can only learn from Sufi texts. There is no such thing that you can only learn from financial textbooks. You can learn from everyone, from everything. Life is an experience of learning, being curious. Oh, and the sun is coming. Thank you. Okay, so it's still behind there, so it's good. It's not going to, burn my beautiful self. But this is the whole purpose of life, learning from different cultures. Learning from different people. Stop watching the same YouTube videos. If you only watch African American content creators, stop. Go and watch Indian content creators. Go watch white people. Go watch Chinese people. Go watch Middle Eastern people. Why do you always focus on the same thing? You just become boxed in. And this is where the envy starts. This is where the jealousy starts, and then it becomes envy, and then I want to kill that person because they have what I don't have, because now you're comparing yourself to someone else, where you could just say, you know what, I want to check out of this comparison. Let me just go spend time figuring out who I am, not by watching somebody else on YouTube, but just finding, maybe you can watch someone on YouTube and say, oh, okay, let me go figure this out. Not just sitting there watching, consumption, and not doing anything about it. That's why at the end of each video, I give you an assignment. I say, I can't with these earrings. Honestly, this is starting to irritate me. I think I need a stopper. Like the stoppers are weak, and then the sun goes, and then now my videos are going to be dark. I don't understand, but we'll just wear one earring. Okay, now the sun is back. What was I talking about? Yeah, consumption. Consume something, go and try it out. This is why at the end of my videos, I always say in the comments below, what have you learned about yourself? What have you learned about yourself? What can you take away from this video? This is learning. Why do we hate learning? You know why we hate learning? Because we probably had bad teachers in school. Your teachers used to beat you, and your mother used to beat you, and probably your father used to tell you you're stupid. You don't know how to learn. And so you have anxiety around learning. I love learning. Honestly, I love learning. I don't understand why you don't want to learn every day. I love learning. This is why Thriving Thursday, just damn thriving. Yes. Because I like to learn. I really, really, really love to learn. I love to learn. Learning allows you to thrive. Learning allows you to have a dynamic personality. Learning allows you to unlearn what no longer serves you and become the best version of yourself, because you can just look at something and say, well, that doesn't work for me anymore. I want to learn something else, and I want to go do something else and try out something new. Oh, I'm afraid of trying out something new. Okay, what are you going to lose by trying out something new? Maybe it's not going to be as perfect as you thought it was going to be, but you tried. Did you not? That's the best. You tried, and in the trying, you have released a fear. Not only have you released a fear, you have discovered something new about yourself. So I'm also on that journey right now. So when you don't use a skill, or you don't use a gift that divinity has given you, it atrophies. Your brain atrophies. So it's always important to keep trying new stuff. And if something stops working, try something. Learn something new, try something new. I really love my earrings, but now this is irritating me. Keep trying something new. Keep evolving. The earth has been evolving for billions and billions and billions and billions of years. There is no failure. As long as you try, as long as you learn, and you just keep evolving, that's all that is important. Who cares about what people are thinking of you? Honestly, who cares? Don't be bothered with these people. They have no significance. You should be bothered and worried about yourself. Did I learn something new today? Did I try something? Not did I just learn something new where I'm just consuming. Did I try something new? Did I fail at something today? Great. Good. And then keep pushing. Forward. Did I test myself and realize, I need to go a little bit this way instead of this way? As long as you can, at the end of the day, say, I've learned something, I tried something, I failed at something, I succeeded at something, you're moving forward. You are awake. Well, you're not awake. fully. I don't think any of us are awake fully, because every time I think, oh, I've reached the stage, I'm like, oh, there's so much more. I don't even know. So give yourself the grace and the opportunity to just say, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And I'm just going to try. And if it doesn't work out, okay, well, I can always deviate. I can always direct my way in another path. Direct to another path. But if you don't try, like I've had to have these conversations with myself. I sit and have these conversations with myself. Trying something new means that, oh, okay, I need to evolve. Okay. You keep going to the same groups of people and find the same woman who you keep complaining about, but yet you keep bringing these women back into your life. Okay, maybe I need to try a different group of people to hang out with. You keep going and hanging out with the same men and the same troubles. Maybe you need to find a different group of people to hang out with. It's just trying something new. There's no such thing as failure. How can you ever fail if you just keep pushing, if you just keep moving forward, and if you keep failing forward? When you look at a child, crawls, blah, crawls, blah, stands up, walks a little bit, blah. This is the process of life. Give yourself some grace. So in the comments below, let's have dialogue. No copy paste. And listen, if there is one thing I can feel proud of myself when I take my last breath here on planet Earth, is if I can plant enough seeds of people not copy pasting and actually trying to find their true selves. If I can plant enough seeds in humanity for people to be just focused on themselves, trying to find their true selves and get away from this copy paste consciousness, gossip consciousness, lying and jealousy, envy consciousness, my life will be, I will have truly lived out my purpose, because I'm so tired of these people. Truly, I am exhausted with them. I am exhausted. Okay, so in the comments below, let us have dialogue. What have you learned today? And what are you willing to implement? Try. It might not be good. It might be awful. So, what action are you going to take based on what you have learned from this video? What action are you going to take? So, thank you so much for joining me on this video. Thank you, Monkey. Thriving Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow on Freedom Friday. Bye for now.